Hello traders, welcome to the Wednesday trade recap and forecast. So I'm doing a slight schedule change. There sometimes will and sometimes won't be a forecast on Friday. So every Wednesday there will be a forecast, but depending on if the market is active or not, there will be one or won't be one on Friday. So if there are many trades forming or many setups forming, I will make a video on Friday. If there is nothing, if the market is range bound, there will be no video on Friday. There will be maybe some special video regarding prop firms or something like that. So yeah, I'm doing that because there is no sense in making 2 videos per week if the market is extremely range bound, and we know we can have these long range bound periods. So just to make it a bit easier to free up some time, I'll stick to Wednesdays, and then if there is some action, I'll do a Friday recap as well. So that's for the schedule change. Now for the pairs. First one, EU. Well, this one, I wasn't looking for any sort of setups. To be honest, this pair has not showed me any potential anywhere here. So it was mostly moving correctively. Like it was descending, then ascending, then descending again. Then we broke the high and got volatility, retraced straight away. So that was very strange price action, very volatile price action. So for this pair, I'm just looking for a large impulse up or a large impulse to the downside. That is very simple what I'm looking for. I'm being more patient. Look, the dollar pairs have been very range bound. So I'm doing EU, AU, and GU. Those 3 have been very range bound for the past 4 or 5 months. I have not been getting any trades. I mean, I got one on EU. But other than that, very sleepy pairs. The Japanese pairs are looking a bit better. So EU, nothing, not on my watch list. EJ, it's moving down. I did not have my order on anywhere here. So after we ascended into this liquidity area, I was expecting this to reverse down. Definitely was expecting this to reverse down. But unfortunately, we descended and then ascended. Did I look for a reversal trade here? No. We got 4 wicks to a downside, so major warning sign. I did not have my order on. Did I look for a trade here? At this point, no. Again, because we were descending and this was kind of momentum out of nowhere. So wasn't interested in that one either. And then we got also this momentum shift to the upside. But right now, the price is looking okay, not spectacular, but possibly it will show us some nice setups. We have an established trend. The pullbacks are small. There is no shift in the pullbacks, so the blue candles are very small. And we have this ascending here, which is pushing the price down. And also we have this bigger ascending, which we expected the price to move down. But what I'm looking for, or what I'm looking at, is mostly this price action right here. So I like the ascending. I like that we were just breaking the highs, leaving wicks, breaking by a few pips. I like the momentum down. Again, I did not manage to get in anything here. Then I like this momentum, but we did have sort of breaking and leaving wicks, meaning on the lower time frames this may possibly be descending. But again, we did continue with the momentum. Did I have my order on here? No. I wanted a bigger, stronger break. Do I have my order on to sell on the inside bar? So on this level right now, I do not, because we left a huge wick. After a huge wick like this, I'm expecting either a range or a reversal. Now that doesn't mean that this trend will not continue. We may get the range and then price pushes down a bit more. If price goes down a bit more, I will look to sell because I'm seeing an established trend and I'm seeing no momentum shift. If the price does decide to reverse after a huge wick, a reversal is very possible. Then I'm looking for a V, range, push up, and then to buy. But again, that kind of messes up with my whole analysis here. So I would be more patient if I see momentum going up. So I do like this. And it is Wednesday, so Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays are good trending days. And I'm looking if I can get a nice setup. I'm looking if this can continue down a bit more, right? Looking for more momentum. because this huge wick is a major warning sign. I want to see it go down. Am I looking for a flag formation? So that's the first low, first high, second low, second high. No, I'm not. The impulse is not that big and the wick is huge. So the ratio of the wick to the impulse, not good. The wick is just bigger than the whole impulse. So yeah, I want to see it break the low and give me more momentum. Aussie US dollar for this one, well, I'm seeing a V reversal right now. For the prior price action, there was a potential setup here. I did not take it. It was on a Monday. Why didn't I take it? Well, it did not fit my plan because I saw a slowdown in momentum. I did very much like the prior price action. Prior price action, V reversal, range, push up, one candle pullback, and we continue. But there was a slowdown, triple wicks right here, and the break was not that big. If the break was bigger, I would have taken it if it went up a bit more. But because of this slowdown, because of the smaller break, because it was Monday, and I know most trades fail on a Monday, I was not willing to place that risk. So managed to avoid a small loss. I think it was a small loss. You would have been able to reduce your risk. So I did not have any orders on. I wasn't looking for, well, I was only looking for this. The rest of the price did not show me any potential. What happened? We ascended, then we descended, then we ranged, and then we got this volatility. So right now this may be forming a V reversal and a range. So this kind of negates all of this prior price action, and the prior price action was very corrective. So I'm looking for a V, a range, or we got the V, I'm looking for a range and push down and to sell. So that's what I'm looking to sell, and to buy, I just needed to move away with a nice strong momentum, then a flag or a break in the retest. Is this pair on my watch list? It's not. Seeing crappy prior price action, I'm seeing volatility right now, I'm seeing indecisiveness. As a trend trader, this is not what I want to trade. Okay, moving on. Aussie Japanese yen. For this pair, what am I seeing here? Well, I did have my order on Monday for this trade right here. Why did I like it? Well, for me, price was trending. Okay, so I did like the prior price action. We did have a momentum shift here, but it was not really a concern for me because it just broke the low and continued up. So it wasn't a big concern. And then we got this blue candle, one candle pullback, and we continued. This was a good break. This was a good enough break. So I was happy to set my order right here. I think it was 13 pips and 1 pip above. And on the next candle, because of spreads, I did not get tagged in. So here I was not tagged in. I left my order on. Next candle also did not take me in because of spreads. And then I removed my order when we printed a wick right here. After the wick, price actually reversed. So I would have taken a 1% loss on this one. Good that I followed my plan, definitely. And I got lucky that I wasn't taken in on this candle because I would have ended up in a 1% loss. So yeah, for me it was a good setup up until we formed these wicks right here. Everything else was looking very good even for a Monday. I saw this free candle setup, basically momentum, one candle pullback, it's blue, and we continue with a nice break. Definitely broke by enough for me personally. So I was happy to have my order on, just did not get taken in. Then there was this reversal setup. Right here, I did not take it. For me, it looked more like a V than a straight reversal. I saw momentum going here and I saw just a V. So for me, this was not a good setup to take, to go short, and it would have been a 1% loss. Another trade, flag right here. Did I take it? I did not. So this would have been the entry candle. For me, it did not fit my plan because I saw a momentum shift here. In this blue candle, I saw clear bulls stepping in. I saw buyers stepping in. I saw momentum shifting up. If I'm selling, I don't want to be seeing selling pressure, especially on what was this Tuesday. Mondays and Tuesdays mostly range bound days, mostly losing days. If I see a warning sign such as a momentum shift, I'm staying out on Monday and Tuesday. Then we broke the high, retraced, broke the low, retraced, and got this volatility candle, and then we continued going down. So do I have an order on to sell currently? I do not. Okay, this wick is just huge wick. But again, same as the Euro Japanese yen, this does have potential unless it retraces right now. It's forming a retrace, so maybe we're starting to descend. But again, I'm seeing momentum, small pullback, and we continue. So if we do continue a bit more, I would look to sell on a flag or on a break and they retest, but I need to see more momentum going down. If this closed solid, my order would have been on most probably. If this closed with a clean close without a wick, we can also reverse like this, range, push up, and then I would look to buy. But again, then I would need to reevaluate my whole market analysis. So this pair is on my watch list, but the main one I'm looking at is the Euro and the Japanese yen. Pound, very corrective for the past few months, I would say. So wasn't seeing anything on the pound, just ascendings into descendings, nothing. Now we have some volatility. So my forecast, I'm looking for a large push up, or I'm looking for a large push to the downside. Very simple. This pair is not on my watch list. NJ, did I look for anything here? So we were moving okay. There was some momentum. I did not have my order on here because we broke the high, retraced, left the wick, broke the high, did not break by enough. Even if there was a big break here, I'm not sure I would have taken this trade because we were overall ascending in an ascending channel, after which I expect price to reverse in the opposite direction. Then we pushed up again, got a momentum shift, so sellers clearly stepped in. Here as well, I wasn't looking for anything after I saw this aggressive retrace. We broke the high, retraced, broke the low, retraced. This reversal was not enough because there was a wick. And then we continued down with wicks, triple wicks to the bottom, barely breaking the low, so struggling to go down. Then we broke the low again, right here, huge wick, retraced. So this pair is descending right now. Actually, this pair is going from a descending into an ascending, into another descending. I'm expecting more range-bound price action. What I need to see? Possibly reversal like this. Possibly more of a descending and then the price decides to reverse. Let's see if that sort of a scenario happens. Or large impulse up, look to buy. Large impulse down, look to sell. This pair is not on my watch list. I'm being more patient. I don't like how it's moving. It's moving in a clear range, ascending or descending, ascending, and another descending. No momentum. The breaks are very weak. So yeah, not good enough. That's it for the video, guys. EJ, it's on my radar. AJ, possibly on my radar. All of the rest, nowhere. Like the momentum is nowhere to be found. Unfortunately, no direction has been picked, so being more patient. Markets are still corrective, looks like it, so let's just stick through this period and let's wait for the trends. I will see you guys in the next video, which maybe will be on the next Wednesday. If we get no momentum tomorrow, no momentum on Friday, I will not make a video on Friday. That's it, see you guys in the next one.